Your call, I have to come out because my husband is in the room.
Why you don't let your husband join us in the conversation so we can have a good family conversation?
I know, but he doesn't know about you, and um, so he
I
will
don't.
be
Okay, he will be upset. He will be upset if you speak to me.
he will be kind of upset because he wants to know. Then he will be upset. Oh, why I'm talking somebody who can tell me some truth about my religion, you know?
Yeah. So what do you think about Islam, Samia? Because I saw your text many times in the chat. It looked like you like what I'm doing.
Oh, of course, I love what you are doing, and so many things that I never know about my religion, and I come to know from you, and then I search on my own, and I was so surprised, especially with that hadith that said that you have to do sins, otherwise Allah will remove us and bring other people who will do the thing, and then who will repent, and then
Exactly.
he will. Actually, I shared. I'm basically from Pakistan, and I'm here in USA from 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And
Don't give too much personal information about yourself.
okay, and then I shared this hadith to some of my family who know more than me Islam, and they like twist and turn. Oh, it doesn't mean that you have to do a sin. It's just God wants you to telling you not to do a sin. So I said, then what is the purpose of telling us that if you will not do the sin, then they will He will remove us, and He will bring some other people to worship and do sins. And so, what is the point? Oh, no, no, no. It's not like that. It's just God is telling that no, you don't need to. You will not do the sin. But if you do, He'll forgive because He's so merciful.
Well, what does the merciful have to do with this? You know, if Allah he is going to bring, he is going to punish us, delete us from this earth, just because we did not commit sin. Where is love in that? You know, she should it should be the opposite. He should be loving us, not hating us, because we
Right?
did what we're supposed not to do. But according to Islam, obviously, Allah is a lonely, sick person. He wants people to beg him for forgiveness. And if you are not making sin, then you will not beg for forgiveness. It's like somebody, let us say, once there's a person I know. He have a rich family, but his family they will give him, like, he have to go and beg for money so they can give him money. You know, and then I ask him, why your family don't like support you to open like a business or a store or something, instead of going and ask them for help from time to time, just one time investment, and your life can be fixed. He said, you don't understand. They want me to go there so I can beg for it. They will give him the money, but enough just for now. So tomorrow he will come back again and beg for more money. So this guy is a sick guy. He don't want people who commit no sin. He want
Yeah.
people who commit sin. Why? Because they are begging for forgiveness.
Before that we listen, in Ramadan, it's all Dora Quran, the teachers there who explain and all that. But and never point came into my mind. Some questions I had, especially of Surah Kahf, where okay, they asked Muhammad about the questions about three questions, and that he had to answer, but he couldn't answer of the one question about the ruh, and the other
Yeah.
questions that he answered was actually already exist. Like everybody knows about the seven sleepers and about Zulkarnain. So what was the point of giving that answers again to the people who already knew that? And what
But he
was
did
the
not give the correct
purpose?
answer anyway. I mean, about Zulqarnain, he took a story written by a Syrian author about a guy
And
he have two horn. I mean, Zulqarnain, he became. I mean, who is Zulqarnain? Have you ever heard of a guy? His name is the guy with the two horn. Is he a man?
I didn't. I didn't know about it before when I heard Robert Kristen the detail about this,
Yeah.
and I was actually curious. I that question is in my mind from a long time, and no Muslim will answer this question. And some of the teachers that I know, if I'll ask some questions, oh, they said it doesn't matter because you're not doing that in your life.
Yeah.
So what is the
Everything in this
point of?
religion, everything is this religion is wrong. I want to ask you, as a lady, as a married
Mhm,
woman, uh,
mhm.
how, you know, like when you see the Quran speaking about if a man he wished to exchange his wife with other wife, what do you feel about that?
So I don't like this point, and the husband is like so happy and so okay to know. No, look, I have a permission. You don't have a permission. I have a permission. So I said, okay, but this hurts. I will never in my life, if I'm in your life as your wife, I'll never allow another woman to come in your life. But he says, oh, so, but who will not allow, but Allah allow us.
Right. So you are you know you cannot allow anything anyway. He just throw you
Yeah.
and he exchange it. And actually, you don't even need to divorce her. He can have second one and third one and fourth one. And when one of you get older, the oldest one, he throw her away and he gets the new, brand new wife. So women in Islam is nothing but a property. So how you think about your marriage now in the future then? Because you, as long as your husband is saying Allah he allow it, so maybe he is thinking to exchange you sooner or later.
He's a nice person. He loves me.
He's a
So
nice
I
person.
don't.
Okay, I'm not going to go there. All right. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. He will. I hope he will not turn to be a true Muslim and decide to follow the Quran. Let us say. Let us hope so. But Islam is religion. It's allowing that and giving permission for the man to replace the wife as if she is an old car. You know, very horrible. So Samuel, after saying what you are saying, did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
Not yet. I'm not at the point here, but yes, I'm searching a lot, and I'm discussing a lot with my husband also, especially Muhammad married to Hazrat Aisha and all that things, and so he's also curious, and then it feed in our mind that way. You don't need to do a question. It was Allah's will that happened, and that just happened. You have to just believe and obey. You don't need to ask questions. It's like that. So yeah, it's
Yeah, but you
weird
see,
sometimes.
even if we don't ask questions, when the Quran, like the Quran says in chapter 5, verse 0101, ask no questions. Verse 102 says, because former generation they asked the same questions and they lost their faith. So Muhammad he knew that people, if they ask questions, he have no answers, and if he give answers, the answers will be horrible, and people will lose their faith. So Muhammad he knew that he is not convincing, his religion is not convincing. So we forbid people asking questions. But let us say, for the sake of argument, I did not ask the questions, but other people asking the questions. And when those questions hit, I forbid myself from asking the questions, but still I hear the questions. So is that healthy to run away from the questions by ignoring them or by refuting them? So the Muslims these days, they try to refute us, and each time they try, it comes a very horrible way. Allah have hands. The Muslim in the debate, he says, who said so? But other Muslims in YouTube, all of them, they are saying Allah have hands, Allah have feet. So the Muslims, in order to refute questions, they go in denial mode, but they don't really refute. They do mockery of a person who's asking the questions, hoping by doing mockery he will retreat, and we are going to bully you. You know, the bullying, the culture. We bully the person, and then the person he give up, he stop asking those questions. But those questions are always going to exist, and nobody can stop them. You mentioned the ruh. When a prophet of God, people ask him about the spirit, and then supposedly he received the answer from his God. And then the answer, Allah knows best. What kind of answer this answer? Remember, we are asking the one who is connected now and he is receiving revelation from God. We are not asking a scholar or etc. so to avoid to say maybe I don't know. I'm afraid to give you wrong answer. But this is a prophet who received revelation from his God, and the revelation came to him back to refute that question or to answer that question, saying what? Say that the ruh is from the command of my God. Well, we know that is the command from your God. That's what we are asking you. You know, what does have to do with the question? I'm asking you, what is the spirit? You don't say to me the spirit is from the command of Allah. We are asking you because you claim to be a prophet, and Allah is in charge of that spirit. So we are asking you, what is the spirit anyway? We are not asking who is in charge of it. We are asking, what is the spirit? When you say spirit, what is that?
And
He could not. Yeah, go ahead.
a lot of contradiction about the Quran says about Injil and Torah, that these are the books from me, and if you have any kind of doubts in Quran, you can go and look at these books. And other side, it's saying not to believe because it changes. Then yeah, these questions also come in my mind. If the Quran is Allah's book, and if the Torah and Injil is also Allah's book, then why Allah will protect only one book? Why not the other books too? Because it's all God's word. Like a lot of
You see, the Muslims, they answer this question just to show you how silly their answers is. Like I say to them, okay, the Quran, chapter 10, verse number 94, it says, if you, Muhammad, have a doubt about what is revealed to you, go and ask the people who they have the books before you, the Christians and the Jews. The Muslims, they say, Christian Prince, are you stupid? Don't you see it says if? If? Actually, this if here make it more horrible. Why? Because this is God. Don't he knew if he have it or not? I can say, me as a human, because I don't know what is inside your heart, I say to Sammy now, if you don't like Islam, leave it. Because I don't know if she like Islam or not, if, right? But this is God. So when God, he says, if you have a doubt, so do Allah knew that Muhammad have a doubt about Islam or not? And if he don't have a doubt, so why he's saying to him, if you have a doubt, that means Allah is being stupid here, Allah is confused. If Muhammad never have a doubt about Islam, and then Allah, he says to him, if you have a doubt, go and ask the Christians. So this if is a stupid, because the guy, he don't have it according to Muslims. So do he have it or not? So either he have it, and Allah trying to help him says, go and ask the Christian and the Jews, or he don't have it, and then Allah is stupid because he is saying to him, or making an assumption that you have it, and he don't. But here by saying if, that's mean that God himself, he do not know if Muhammad have such a thing or not. Same time, regardless if Muhammad he have it or not, how the Christian and the Jews, their books is corrupt according to Muslims, and then the stupid Allah, he says to the Muhammad, go and ask those who have corrupt book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine I say to a Christian, if you don't believe that Jesus is God, go and ask Jehovah's Witnesses. But Jehovah's Witnesses are not the Christians. They have a corrupt translation for the Bible. Or I say, if you don't believe in Jesus, go and ask the Mormon. But the Mormon are not the Christians. The book of the Mormon has nothing to do with us. So when you say, if you have a doubt, go and ask the one who read the Torah and the one who read the Gospel in the time of Muhammad, which is the same as the one we have now. That's mean that Muhammad, he cannot have a stand of his own religion without us, Christians and Jews, approval. And neither the Jews, neither the Christians approve Muhammad. Muhammad, he says, if only 10 Jews believe in me, the Jews will believe. So Muhammad, he failed to make 10 Jewish people believe in him. Imagine how horrible it was Muhammad is. He could not make 10 Jews.
God bless them. Friends, actually they asked questions and all that, and like I was surprised, and I was quite good because I started thinking, yes, the questions they're asking, it's right, and I started being more into it, more into Islam, more into Quran, and more into Bible and Torah. Trying, I'm not that much in there, but trying. But the more I'm digging in, more just getting confused, and the questions and answers are going against Islam. Watching Al-Fadi, Dr. J, where I got to know there is no history. Like I'm confused with the Abraham. And the main difference between Bible and Quran is about in Bible it's written that Abraham go and try to sacrifice Isaac, not Ishmael. But the Quran says Ishmael. If this base is wrong and false, from there then that means Islam doesn't exist.
Yeah. Well, you know, I hope, Samia, if you have any question for me, please tell me. I will be happy to help you. Otherwise, we will see if I can take another call. And if you like your husband to call me, I will be happy to take him too. Do you have any questions?
A lot of confusion. Anyways, well, that's nice to talk to you. Maybe I'll come some question at another time where I will be ready.
All right. I advise you. You see, you know, Islam is not only religion does not make sense. It's not even a religion. Islam is a collection of stupid things. You know, Muhammad, he had no religion. Muhammad, he saw the Jews fasting, he took the Jews fasting. He saw the pagan fasting, he took the pagan fasting. He saw the evolution of the pagan Sabian, he started doing evolution like them. He saw the Arab pagan kissing the black stone, he started kissing the black stone. They saw the Arab going around the Kaaba, he said the Kaaba is a station, and then he ignored the Kaaba for many years, and he started praying toward Jerusalem. And then when he did not get Jerusalem, Umar al-Khattab, he said to him, why we don't go back and pray toward the Kaaba? So why you deny the Kaaba in your time if the Kaaba is the most important house for Allah? I mean, what's wrong with this guy? So he was trying to convince the Jews that he is a Jew. Muhammad is a fraud. With the Christian, he is a Christian. With the Jews, he's a Jew. With the Sabian, he's a Sabian. With the Arab, he's a pagan like them. So this guy is like Obama going for election. With the atheist, he make fun of the Bible. With the Jews, he wear a hat and he go pray in the front of the temple. With the Christian, he hold the Bible and he read verses. And with the gays and lesbian, he is he support them. So Muhammad is not a person who can stand for anything because he had no stand. He was just desperate trying to make people believe in him. And this is why he promised even the Sabian who worship stars that they will go to heaven. I mean, what is the connection between the Sabian and the Jews and the Christian and the Muslims? If you go to the book of the Sabian, you will see that the Sabian, they say in their book, they have a book, it's called Kanz Rabba, which means the treasure of the God. It says that the Jews, their God Adonai is the Satan, for he ordered the Jews to do circumcision. So how those who believe that the God of the Jews is Satan for doing circumcision, and the Muslims, they follow Muhammad trying to copy the Jews, and he do order his followers to do circumcision. So how he made the Sabian go to heaven when they believe in different God, obviously. Right?
Thank you so much. Anyways, and please I ask everybody up here, pray for me and praying also.
Sure. We will pray for you, sister, and we hope soon you will come to Jesus and you will see the truth, and the truth will set you free.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live on here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Where are you actually from? I was actually quite interested because I hear you can speak Arabic, right?
Yes, I'm a black, blonde African American from Japan. What about you?
Funny. Whoa, let's not get toxic here, right? I'm trying to get here a conversation.
I mean, who cares about where I'm from, my friend? I want you to tell me what you
No,
want.
I'm just interested. Why are you so toxic?
I am not interested. So now what do you want to say to me?
Ooh, okay, what religion are you? That's where I'm interested.
I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian, so you believe 3 is 1, 1 is 3?
Is that an interview or is this you are calling me?
No. Do you believe it's 3 is 1 is 1 is 3? So we're starting a debate, right?
We believe in one God and we believe in a Trinity. Yeah?
Okay, you believe in one God, we believe in 3. 3 is 1, 1 is 3. Answer on my question, please. It's very toxic of you, but let's just chill around because
why you see look like I noticed.
Wallahi, this is already hate.
Okay. Hold on.
We're civilized people, right?
Are you going to let me talk?
I really want to talk, yes.
You will let me talk, obviously. You're like a machine. You're afraid. You're afraid that I will say something and you will be.
I am not afraid.
Okay, so let us have a conversation, not one guy monologue, right? Okay, so I said we believe in the Trinity. You believe in what?
I believe in one God.
Who is the one God you believe in?
Allah.
Who is Allah?
Who is Allah? He's the eternal one. He is one and only. He's the unique one. He has a lot of different names. I should say that.
So Allah is a man?
Allah is definitely not a man. He's, like I said, he's unique.
Okay.
He's a man unique.
Unique in which way?
Unique. He isn't part of his creation, basically.
Okay.
And basically he's not part of his creation, so that's why he's unique.
Okay, so who is the one who created the shape of Allah if he is not part of his creation?
Technically, who created? No, that's not a question because Allah can't be created like you.
I'm asking
Gee,
you.
listen, all right.
Allah
Yeah,
have Allah have a shape, yes?
How do we know we have a shape? Listen,
What do you mean how you know?
God is a divine, right? He's divine, right? Do you agree on that?
This is not a question. I'm asking you.
Do you agree on that? I'm just
Not your God, not your God.
Not your God.
Because what divine mean?
What does divine mean?
Yeah.
Really? You actually have to explain you.
You explain to me. I'm learning from you.
Yeah, technically you're not, because I know how you are.
Okay, you will explain to me, no problem.
Divine. Kantai doesn't need the needs of like any other creation.
Mm.
Let's just say all powerful, almighty.
Okay.
That's basically it. That's
Okay.
what I know.
When you see, I asked you what divine mean, and you give me many titles like in part, and you said all powerful, almighty. But your God,
Yes.
Allah, He cannot have a son unless He have a girlfriend. How He can be almighty?
Technically, but now you can't compare a human to a divine someone, because you can't compare a creator to some. Look, can you compare a human to a computer?
Okay. Why your God then He compare Himself to having a girlfriend? You see, I'm not the one comparing.
Okay, no. Give me proof. I would strongman argument.
Chapter 6, verse 101.
Okay, chapter 6, 101. All right. The originator of heavens and the earth. How could he have a son when he does not have a command? Didn't he create all things? Yes, all things and all knowing. Sahih. Wait, is this in the Quran?
Oh no, this is in the newspaper.
Newspaper. All right,
Come on. You see, don't use a bad language.
No.
You are talking like a kid now. I said to you, chapter 6, verse number 101, and yet you said to me, is it in the Quran? I mean, this is weird.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about hadith.
My friend, I said to you, chapter 6, verse 101, and you start reading it.
Wait.
So you are reading what? If this is not Quran, how we are reading it a second ago?
Yeah.
You are reading what?
Why do you do? Look, you're kind of crying around right now.
You are very nervous. Don't panic. Just relax, my friend.
I'm not. I'm kind of.
Okay, how you say to me you were reading it and then you said to me is a Quran? So you were reading what?
I'm reading it. Calm down. What's wrong with you? You got problems.
Let's see who got problem.
All right. But death attribute that Allah pardons the jinn who was created them, fabricated from the sun stars. All right.
So how you say to me you cannot compare Allah to same as us, but Allah He compared Himself to us. He says clearly that how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. And Christian Prince, by the way, you don't have a girlfriend. This is why he don't have a son. So your Allah is the same as me. So I am Allah too. So your Allah is the same as me because both of us we share the same thing. I don't have a girlfriend and I don't have a son. Why you don't have a son? Because I don't have a girlfriend. Why I don't have a girlfriend? Because I don't have a girlfriend. In order to have a son, I need to get a girlfriend. So how your God, He is almighty, yet He cannot have a son unless He have a girlfriend like me. He is limited physically. He cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. He sleep with her and he have sex and then she will give a baby.
Look, you can't look at the straight translation. That's the first thing. The straight translation.
Okay, can you read?
You still need to get the background story. That's the first thing.
Okay, can you read for me the Arabic one if you don't like the translation?
No, don't worry. All right.
You're getting closer.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Look, there's a special site that explains everything.
Special site. No problem. Take your time.
Alright. Look, I'm 16, alright? I'm trying to get my information good.
Okay. Now you became 16. A second ago you want to demolish me. Get lost. I don't talk to kids. Do we have any Muslim? Now you became 16. If you see his text, you think he will eat me alive. Do we have any Abdul? They say to us, Allah is unlike anything. Allah is unique. You cannot compare Allah to anyone. Allah is comparing himself to us. I mean, how you say he's almighty, and then he's this almighty. He's almighty to the point he cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. Nice to meet you. Hey, Christian Prince, why you don't have, do you have kids? No. How come? I did not get married yet. Oh, okay. So you cannot have children unless you get married, obviously. Unless you are the shaitan. According to Islam, Allah created a penis in the right leg for shaitan and a vagina in the left leg. So he wanna have sex, he F this by that by shaking his legs. That's why you have to be careful. If you see somebody, he is sitting at the table in a coffee shop and he is shaking his legs, he might be shaitan doing bang bang to himself. Or boom boom. Now who is the Muslim wanna call me? Open life challenge. And don't tell me I am 16. I don't care your age. If you are a kid, don't call me. Let your dad call me. No, this is in the interpretation, not in the Quran. You mean about the shaitan? He have shaitan. He lay eggs too, by the way. The shaitan is very funny. He lay eggs. He's like a chicken. I like chickens. Who is the Muslim wanna give me a call? You see, they do not know who is Allah. If we ask them what Allah means, they do not know. If we ask them what is Allah, they do not know. If we ask them where is Allah, they do not know. If we ask them did Muhammad speak to Allah, they say we know he did not speak to him. So what is Allah? What do you know about Allah? Nothing. Those people know nothing about Allah. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. What do you want to say to us? You are a Muslim,
Can you
right?
hear-
You are a Muslim,
can you hear
right?
me?
You said to me in text you are a Muslim, correct?
Yes,
Right. What do you want to say to us?
yes, I want to ask you the Gospels in the Bible.
Which Bible?
Yes, that's the question. Which Bible you believe in? Which is from God, according to you?
I believe in the Bible of Allah. Do you have it?
There is no Bible from Allah.
Really? Are you saying your God, Allah, he lied?
There's only Quran.
Uh-huh. As I know that Allah, he said that he sent the gospel to Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, so where is this gospel, my friend?
Where is the Gospel of Jesus? You have it?
I'm asking you, do you have it? This is your God who sent it, not my God. I don't believe in Allah. So I'm saying you now, where is the gospel of Jesus? In chapter 3, verse number 3, it says that Allah, he sent down the gospel to Jesus and he sent down the Torah. So where we can
Who is
find
the writer of the Gospels in your Bible?
what my Bible? I don't have a Bible. I'm not God. God have a Bible only. But God, he is the one who the book belongs to him. So I'm asking you, if your God, Allah is God, and he sent the Torah as he claimed and the gospel, where we can find the gospel
Mahirap
of
kasi ito,
Allah?
komplikado. Ikaw ayos
So
ka
you don't have a book?
Anytime pwede ka
No,
bumili ng
I don't.
ticket.
I'm not God.
Kapag ayaw.
You see, the book belongs to the one who said the words, not me. If God, he says something, this is his book. So I'm asking you now, Allah, he sent down the gospel. That's mean the gospel is the book of Allah. Where is the gospel of Allah?
Which book you believe in?
I believe in the book of God, not my book. I don't have a book. I have books, by the way. I wrote many books. But I still, at the end of the day, I believe in the word of God, not my word. So I'm asking you. I'm asking you. So why you don't want to answer? Why you don't want to answer? Why you don't want to answer? Where is the Injil? I am answering you. I believe in the
Who
word
is
of
the
God.
writer of the Gospels?
My friend, I believe in the word of God. I
Marami
believe in
ka
the
natanggal na
gospel.
lupa?
Yes, the gospel of God. Now I'm asking you,
That's not my question.
where is the
That's my
gospel?
question, the donkey.
I have
Who is the writer
the
of
donkey
Gospels?
is you. The donkey is you. Let me show you something. I don't mention the word donkey. Let me show you something. And don't be angry.
The writer of the Gospels.
Don't be angry. The writer of the Gospels. Who is the
Who is the
writer?
writer
Who
of
is
the
the
Gospels?
writer of the Quran?
Who is the writer of the Gospels?
Okay, we have four writers. Who is the writers of the Quran?
Okay, who are the four writers?
Mark and Luke and John. All of everybody knows. So what about them?
Okay, so Matthew is written by Matthew.
Mm-hmm. No, it's I think Matthew written by Abu Huraira.
Okay, so it's Matthew who is
Listen. Your prophet, he said, take the Quran from 4. Why he said 4?
Okay, let me show how you lie. Let
Okay.
me show how you lie.
Why he said take the Quran from 4?
How you lie. In Matthew 9:9, says,
Mm.
as Jesus passed by,
Mm.
he saw a man called Matthew
Mm.
sitting at the place of tool.
Mm.
And he,
Mm.
Jesus, said unto him,
Mm.
Matthew, follow me,
Mm.
Jesus.
Mm.
And he, Matthew,
Mm.
arose and followed him,
Mm.
Jesus.
Okay.
So how can this be Matthew who have written this?
Okay, I will use the same logic. Okay, hold on.
Me.
Let me answer you, please.
Should
Either
say me.
you are here to call names, or you are, you know.
Why he don't say me
Okay,
if it's
okay.
him?
Okay, I will show you the same thing in the Quran. I want you to say before you say that, I want you to say that if this is true, that's mean this book is not written by the one who's talking.
Matthew, why don't he say me? Why don't he
Because
say
he's
me?
reporting the story. I will show you the same. If he is the one who's talking, why Allah he don't say me?
Huh?
Why Allah in the Quran he don't say me?
Why don't he say me?
Why he don't say me Allah in the Quran? Why Allah he says it is he who created for you the earth and the heaven?
It is his way how he talks.
Okay, this is the way in the Bible he's reporting the story that he met how Jesus came to him and how he saw him, how we met him. So this is how we report the story. So how come in your book it's okay to say that? So you see the hypocrisy. How come? Okay. I will go with you. So if I show you the same story in the Quran, I show you the same story in the Quran, are you going to spit at the Quran?
Are you a donkey or what?
You are the donkey. If I show you the same story, you see, you are starting just shut up. You are here just to call names. You have no place. Get lost. You are the donkey. All your Quran is about it is he. And let me show you a story from the Quran. And then we will laugh at your logic. And then you will notice that based on your logic, your God is a donkey. Read carefully. إِذْ قَالَ اللَّهُ يَا عِيسَى. And when Allah he said, oh Isa, if Allah is talking, how Allah he says when Allah he said? You want to talk to me? No problem. You want to call names? You want to shout? You want to scream? Get lost. This is your logic. Destroy the Quran. Behold, Allah said. Who is talking? You are saying to me how Matthew, he says how Jesus, he met him. And then he says to me that this is wrong. How, if he is the one, if it says that Jesus, he met him, that's mean obviously the one who wrote the Bible is not him. I will go with your logic. Behold, Allah said, oh Jesus. Who is the one saying, oh Allah said? You said to me that this is how he talked. So how come it's okay for you, this is how he talked? I cannot say the same, that is how he talked there. Do you see who is a donkey? And by the way, as long as you are talking about donkeys, let me show you something proven to me that you is a donkey to follow the Quran. Why? Because your prophet said, take the Quran from 4. And none of those 4 is the Quran today we have is written by them. Your prophet was trying to copy Jesus' gospel. Otherwise, I challenge you, why he named 4? There is many Sahaba, many companions, hundreds. Why 4? He chose 4. He was trying to make 4 gospels the same as the 4 gospels of Jesus. And yet we cannot find the 4 gospels of Muhammad, which is taken from those 4. And not only that, regarding speaking of donkeys, you tell me if you're a prophet or you is the donkey in this story, which I will show you. You see, they insult in purpose, so they will find a way to they will say, okay, he hang up on me. Look what your prophet said. Only donkeys will say such a statement. Your prophet, he think highly of you Muslims. He is talking to you like a bunch of kids trying to scare the hell of you so you will not raise your head before he finished the prayer. The prophet said, is it he who raises his head before the Imam afraid that Allah may transform his head into the head that of a donkey and the figure of a face of a donkey? What kind of a prophet he say that unless he disrespect you? Here we can take this story either literally or metaphorically, and obviously this is literally because Muhammad trying to scare the hell of the Muslims, make them believe if you raise your head, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. Now I want you to show me one Muslim. You can go right now, watch any video on YouTube about Muslims praying. You will find many Muslims during the prayer, they raise their head before the Imam. Why their head is not getting to be a head of a donkey? It's your prophet who disrespect you and make fun of you and treat you as if you are a kid, stupid kid. Even kids, if I say that to them, they will laugh. If I say to a kid, if you raise your head before I raise my head, God will make your head the head of a donkey. Obviously, he will die laughing at me.
Bili ka nga muna ng ano, yung...
If this is the wisdom of a prophet, and this is a prophet who been told this by God, who is the one who told Muhammad that if you raise your head before the Imam, your head will be turned into a donkey?
Asaan?
Ano sa may kasama ng mga ano, file.
Anong time?
Who is a
Paano
Muslim?
mo nga,
Would like to call us. We have a Muslim here trying to call us. Maybe let's see.
Yung white na sinasabi mo?
Anong wine?
Ano ba masasabi mo?
Hello?
Yung pang dry, kasi pang ano yun.
Question, please. How are you?
Hey, Moroccan
Kuha
guy,
niya
how
ng
are you?
sasakyan.
Yung white?
Hindi,
How are you,
yung
fine?
white, yung-
Okay, what do you think about your prophet says that the one who raises his head before the Imam, Allah will make his head the head of a donkey?
Mayroon pa yung isa, yung...
This is the problem with you.
Did you see any Moroccan around you from your family, your neighbors? He raised his head before the Imam and Allah, he made his head the donkey?
Because Allah is merciful. He forgive his...
So your prophet, he was bluffing. He was, okay, so you raise your head and Allah right away, he want to make you a donkey, but then he said, let him go. I mean, it's okay, right?
Yes,
So that's mean Muhammad is making a false threat. Your prophet is making a false. Here we go. It says, aren't you afraid? Aren't you afraid that if you raise your head before the Imam, Allah will transform your head and your face in the face of a donkey? So Muhammad here is making a false statement, but he knew that Allah will not do that. So why he's saying that to the Muslims?
Allah, he wants to do it when he wants. If he doesn't,
Maybe later.
he is merciful.
So maybe, okay, be honest with me. Be honest with me. Have you ever raised your head before the Imam?
No.
No, never.
Never.
What a big fat lie! I never saw a Muslim. He never. How come? How? It's impossible. You are putting your head down, and then the Imam. You know, how you will know his head up? If your head is down.
Say Allah Akbar, then I follow him.
Oh, okay. What if you say Allah Akbar and still he is slow?
No, because all the time it is after he raised, then he is.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We're talking about the two east and the two west.
It's
Can I speak about it?
about what?
The two east and the two west. You see, this is wrong.
To is?
Can I prove which
What to
scientifically?
what to is? I don't understand.
East, the east and the west.
Okay. Go ahead. The two is. Okay. Go ahead.
You see, there is three times that Allah speaks about the east and the west in the Quran. Three
Okay.
different verses.
All right.
In one verse, he said there is one east, one west.
Hmm.
In this second verse, he said there is two west, two east. In another verse, he said there is many west, many east.
Correct.
Do you know why he said this?
Why?
I searched it in
Google.
Scientifically, it is right. Do you know why?
Hmm.
Because when Allah said there is one east, one west, He speaks about the earth because He has one sun. When He said that there is two east, two west, the scientists discovered that some planets have two suns. Each sun of his
Which
west
planet?
and his
Which
east.
planet has two suns?
I will give his name now.
No. Which planet have two suns? Our planet?
No, another planet.
Well, Allah is talking about the land and the earth, and here he's not talking about different planets. Stop lying.
No, he see what the good, what he say, رب المشارق والمغارب.
Hmm.
The good of the two west. He didn't specify. Is it this earth? He say generally,
Hmm.
and the scientists discover one planet have three suns.
Hmm. Okay.
Do you know this or not?
Okay. Let us see here. Is he? Let us be honest here. Can you find me one interpretation in the Islamic galaxy saying what you are saying?
I am telling you that the scholars
Okay.
have
So.
not this knowledge.
Okay, so none of scholars agree with you. Secondly, can you prove to me that this is not about the earth, the verse in front of us, this is not specifically about the earth?
He speak generally what you
No,
say.
no, no, no. Let us see if this is generally or not. Read with me carefully. It says here that he created, how he created things. He created the star, the sun. Did he call it the sun? Okay, hold on. Did he call it the sun? Did he call it the sun? Did he call it the moon?
What?
Did he call the sun and the moon in the same chapter? He said the sun and the moon.
There is not one sun in the universe.
No. He said the sun. He said the sun. He did not say the suns. Read it.
Which sun?
The same chapter, chapter 55. Does he say the sun and the moon, they flow in a course?
Yes.
Okay, so he's talking about the sun of this earth and the moon of this earth. So stop lying. Here and then he says, and the trees bow down. The trees and the stars, they bow down. Correct?
There is a different. This is different. verse.
Don't tell me this is the same chapter. You see, in order to understand, we are reading just a few verses before. Then he says, and then he left up the sky above us. Above what? Above the earth, right? And then he says, and then he created and he spread the earth. He made it flat, and he created the creatures. And then he says, we made for it. We made in it fruits and palm trees. And then he says,
Yes.
and also, we put like seeds and etc. in the plant in the earth. And then he says, and then he created the man from mud. Where is the man created? In the earth, not in the different galaxy. And then hold on. And then he created the jinn of a fair smoke. And then he says, the Lord of the east and the west, the two east and the two west. And then he says, wait, hold on. And then he says in verse number 19, he has let free two bodies of a flowing water meeting together. Do you see it? The water we are talking about it. Is that in the earth or in this is a different galaxy?
We're talking about the verse. In the verse, did he say the ends of the earth, or doesn't he say?
He's talking about the earth. All the thing is about the earth. All the thing is talking about the earth. As you see, it says he made the two partition of the sea. One is salty and one is fresh. They don't meet. What is the sea we are talking about? Is that the sea in the moon?
But the verse that you are talking, he didn't say the east of the earth.
So you want to play the game that he did not say exactly the east of what? No, he said this is about the earth. And all you scholars agree with me. All you scholars agree that Allah is speaking about.
I don't care.
You don't care. Who are you? You don't care, my friend. You don't even know how. Let me ask you a question. What is your education?
I know my religion.
What is your education? No, you do not know. You told me before that Allah is a spirit.
And I never said that.
No, you told me that. Okay, let me ask you then. Okay, let us confirm that. Do you agree that Allah is not a spirit?
It's not
Okay, so what he is?
This is what he says. Too much imagination.
I'm asking you what he is. Don't tell me don't imagine. He is a physical being, he is not a spirit. Does that mean he is an idol?
None of them.
How he can be alive if he is not a spirit and he is a physical being? So what is the power? How is the power of life function within Allah, your God? He is not a spirit, remember. He is not a spirit and he has no spirit, but yet he is a physical being. He has hands, he has a foot. So how he function?
This is how you can understand how it is function by your mind. You cannot use the earth and understand it to understand God.
So why Allah, he says, how Allah can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend? Why Allah comparing himself to a man always? Why Allah saying if you want to have a woman for fun, for sex, he will take it from the black-eyed women? Is those are human created by him or not?
God speaks to you in the language that you will.
Here we go. So Allah, he speaks to me in the language I understand. So he is the one comparing himself to us. I am not the one comparing himself to me. So how come when I compare him to us, you say you cannot compare him? When he compared to us, he says he speaks to you in your language. That's stupid. Secondly, are you saying to me that Allah, he is limited with his language? He can say, I am not a man and I will not be a man and never been a man, and that's it. And there is no need to compare and say how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. The second you say that, it means you are limited in ability. So your God is comparing his ability. Your God comparing his ability to our ability. He's saying, I have the same ability as you. Okay, I can't have a son unless I have a girlfriend. Your God cannot have a son unless I have a girlfriend. Explain to me that.
He said this complete but you don't complete the verse. The verse say he created everything. This is why he can't have a son. It's because he don't need it.
Okay, hold on. If he created everything,
Yes?
he cannot have a
Because he
son.
don't need it.
Okay, let me ask you. If I show you that Allah is saying that Allah don't mind to have a son, what do you will say then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because he don't need it.
What?
Because Allah doesn't need a son.
Who said that he need a son to have a son? Is that because he need?
What is your point?
You see, here we go. When the Muslim gets scared, right away he said to me, what's your point? Because he's afraid of what I'm going to say next. I'm saying, is having a son is because he need? You yourself, is that you have a son because you need?
Yes.
You will feed him. He's a baby. You need him for what? He will do poo-poo.
I need him when I will grow. Who will take care for me?
Okay, so you need a son because you want you grow. This is for security for the future, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you do not still need a son because today we have a system. They give you a nurse assistant. They give you etc. You don't need that. Same time. Let's see the Quran. Let's see the Quran. Let us love together. Your Quran says that Allah, if he took a son, if you want to take a son, he will take it from his creation. Read with me carefully. If Allah has wanted to take to himself a son, he would have chosen anyone. He wanted out. So he can do that. If he wanted, he choose. He don't create, he choose. Okay, hold on. I'm asking you. Okay, I'm asking you. This verse here is proving that Allah cannot be the creator, because he did not say, I will choose from someone I created. He said he create whatever he wish, but he said if he want to have a son, he choose a son. From who he will choose a son?
He can do it, but he choose to not do it.
This is not a question. He will choose the son from where? He will choose the son from where?
From his creation.
From his creation. Okay.
Yes.
So
it's not like he did.
All right. Okay. Let us say from his creation. So it's possible for Allah that if we want to choose, he will choose. But you are saying to me he did not choose. That's all.
Yes.
So it is not that it's not possible. It is that he did not do so. That's all, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't choose.
So why? Okay. So why you're a prophet in the Quran in different verse where he said, if Allah want to have a son, he will. How Allah can have a son? He don't have a girlfriend. That's mean this is not about choose. This is about delivery. So here we have this like stupidity here. One verse saying how he can have a son. Hold on. How he can have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? And here he's saying if he choose, if you choose to have a son, it's mean you do not need a girlfriend. So which one of them is the correct meaning? If I have a girlfriend and she gave delivery to me, I did not choose the son. I choose the wife.
This is for human, not for God.
Here we go. But your God, Allah, He's saying how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. So here He's saying if He want to have a son, He will choose. He did not mention the girlfriend. He will choose a son from what He created. Correct?
Because Allah, he do what He wants. Even
okay. Let me ask you. When the Quran says that if Allah want to have a woman for sex, He will take it from ladunna. How you explain that to us? Ladunna is what? What ladunna? You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. What ladunna?
From us.
Okay. If Allah is one, how He say from us?
This is the language of the Quran. He uses.
Oh, don't tell me language. I speak Arabic too. Okay. This is not the question.
Arabic, yes.
How he say? You are the one who said everybody heard you. That when he said ladunna, he said from us. Okay, us who? He will take a partner. You cannot say now he is speaking as a king, because now he will take a partner for sex from us. He cannot. Don't tell me that Allah is going to have sex with himself.
Go to tafsir and
okay, we go to tafsir. Guys, did he say go to tafsir? Okay, did he say we go to tafsir? Okay, if we go to tafsir, you will not regret the tafsir, my friend, or you will regret?
I don't regret.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay, let us go to the tafsir. All the verses in front of us confirm that your God is a false God. Let us see.
All the verse that you quoted, they say if, but Allah never chose him to do it. So there is no point to.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter really if you choose or not.
Yes, this is the point. If it happens, you have the point.
Yeah, but the point here, it became more horrible because now he is saying, and you agreed that Allah, he said that when he say, hold on. When you say that Allah he decided to say, if we want to take a son, we will take it from a partner, a woman, a lahu, you know, then we will take it from ourselves, and then you are the one who said that this has been ourselves, so Allah will speak with himself if he is one God. So if we go in that interpretation,
You don't understand.
no, let us see who in that understand. Chapter 21, verse number 17, and we go to English.
Because Allah always responds to the unbelievers.
No problem. It's not responding by saying something stupid, my friend. Responding doesn't mean you're stupid. All right, here you go. Your prophet saying, your God saying that if you want to treat a partner, if you want to find a competition, you are the one who ought to go together. If Allah wants to take a partner, a woman for sex, level in Arabic, there's a word meaning woman in the language of Arab. So, in Arabia, in Makkah al-Arabia, if you want to take a woman for heart, for sex, then you will take her from among ourselves. Okay? If the woman is a woman, how she can be ourselves?
Sa kanya may ekstrang bulong si Iwala.
She is a human.
Ha?
How that can be ourselves if Allah is not a human?
Paano pag naplatan?
That's all you can't appeal on that. If you are the one who said to me ourselves, that's what I do. Now you want explanation for ourselves. Ourselves is ourselves. Even ourselves need explanation. Ourselves. No, you are the one who said to me ourselves, not me. I told you, what is in my name? You said to me ourselves. You are the one who said that. Okay. So ourselves means ourselves. It means us. Us. So Allah now, he want to take a partner, and she is a female for sex. Who is she? She is from ourselves. And who is she? She is from the black-eyed women, the Huris, the one you can see through their bones. So if Allah is not a man, how we consider a human ourselves?
Something that Allah creates, it is from Him.
Doesn't matter. No. You see, if I create this is not ourselves, my friend. You see, this is stupid of you to say. Guys, look at this. Look what he said. Because Allah, he created them. This is ourselves.
Yes.
That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's mean I am from ourselves of Allah too. I am from the kind of Allah to say ourselves. You have to be from my kind. No, you have to be from my kind. I have to be from the family of Allah. I have to be from the kind of Allah. I have to be from the tribe of Allah. You know, I cannot be. I cannot say like when I say to you. Okay, let us say I have a family. I say us. I mean me and my family. As simple as that. You are a stranger. So the second you are saying to me that ourself mean His creation. That mean cockroaches ourselves too.
Because it is His.
Are you saying to me that rats, and dogs and pigs are ourselves too?
All His creation.
So those are Allah. When you say ourselves, you're talking about Himself, or you're talking about me. But you know, hold on. Okay, He is good from the creation. He is good right from the creation. So how His creation became ourselves?
This is in Arabic language.
No. In Arabic, when you say the Jannah, you mean your children, you mean your bloodline. You don't mean somebody who's stranger. You don't mean the neighbor. Everybody know that. Okay, so Allah is saying to me, are you saying to me that you call Allah, he chose the wrong word? So He decided to have sex with the women, and He called her ourselves by mistake. Why? Because He is limited in Arabic, and He cannot find a word better than this word. So He get Himself busted, and He called Himself ourselves, but yet He is not one of us.
Because you don't understand something in.
What do you mean I don't understand? Here we go. This is the interpretation. The interpretation says that Allah, He found it with ourselves from among the beautiful eyed houris. Do you see it?
I will give you this same hurt, this same wound in other verse.
Doesn't matter, you can give me as much as you want, no problem. But as you see here, Allah will have sex with you. I'm asking you now, don't you stop it. Allah will go and have sex with you. According to the Prophet. Who is the one who will be responsible for that? It doesn't matter if it's impossible. The second I say yes, my friend, I cannot say, I will not say first if it is not possible. The second I say yes, it means it's my choice to all of them. Will you choose conversion? If you choose, okay, my friend, let us have to be agreement. If you choose, this is a fault or possibility, not impossible. We agree. Doesn't matter. The second I say first, I said first. It means it is possible. So if I choose, I would say this. So if you are going to go and you want to buy something as a gift from me, but I don't want to buy you a gift. I say, you know what, you ask me, so if you want to have a gift, what would I like to have? I say, a camera. So that is a possible gift, but I don't want it. No problem, but it's possible to have a gift like that. It's my choice. So Allah is telling us about beautiful. What is my first children to have? We will have what? You have the women, we are human. We do what? We will have sex. My friend, no, it's talking about the talking about the other one. The a woman. So why Allah want to take a woman to do what with her? Guys, did you say woman? Woman is what? Is it a human or it is an angel or it is like a steam, a cloud? What is it? Is it a human or not? The woman. Okay. No, my friend, Lahwan is always have to be a woman. That cannot be a kid. He want to have a woman so he can have a kid later after he has sex with her. That's simple. Lahwan is a woman. Lahwan is a woman. Secondly, okay, hold on. Let us say, for the sake of argument, women or a kid, doesn't matter. He says from ourselves. You say to me, ourselves means creation.
Yung blue at
That is the
saka
most
kung may
stupid
blue at
argument
saka
ever.
orange. Magkaiba yung grade nun eh.
Same time, how Allah He make it possible that if you want to have sex, He will have it sex with His creation.
Balik mo na yan.
It's
Kahit isa lang
possible.
pala.
What is the possibility? Allah have a finger, Allah have a penis, what He have? How Allah was going to have sex with a woman? She is a woman. In order to have sex with a human, you have to be a human. Or maybe Allah is a genie. Because you Muslim believe that genie can have sex with a human too.
Ito ba ang sabi na?
Ayun, double take, no? Wala.
Okay, he have a bad internet.
Tanongin mo nga kung meron
Do we have
silang
a Muslim?
clay na yung clay sa detailing kamo. Clay
We have
detailing.
Agha Abbas, he's trying to solve the
Para matanggal
problem.
ba yung
Agha Abbas,
bukol-bukol
he will do
yung iba.
better.
Kasi budbud eh.
May detailing.
Clay. Tignan mo dun sa ano, ipakita mo
Yes,
sa kanila.
Abbas, how are you? Yes, Abbas, you still a Muslim?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, okay. So what about your God? Allah, He says if you want to have sex with Himself, what does that mean?
Never use the word sex.
So what he use?
Why are you putting the word sex in?
So it's not sex?
Well, when you say Allah has...
It's not me. Here we go. This is your interpretation saying if He want to take a partner, He will take it from the black-eyed woman. What kind of partnership He will have with the woman? She is a black-eyed woman. You explain to it. Go ahead.
Which verse are you reading here?
Chapter 21, verse 17.
It says partner.
Yeah, partner, spouse. This is a translation. This is translation. In different verses say spouse. That's not in the main verse. I think like that. Are you sure? Complaining. What kind of complaining? How a woman she can be a complaining? No, stop telling me I just. I told you to prove me wrong.
So it doesn't mean companion.
Companion in a sexual way.
Sahiba companion.
Yes, because Allah is a male God or a female God?
Allah has no gender.
So how he's going to take? How he's saying then? If we want to take, hold on. Okay, hold on. You see, guys, did you hear this? How much confused the Muslims are? Allah has no gender. Let's go to the Quran and see if he is if he have a gender or not. First of all the Quran keeps saying it is he. It is he. Never say it is she. Not second.
Well, there's a reason.
Hold on. No problem. The word, when he says that Allah, if he want to have son, he will have a girlfriend. So what is the need of the girlfriend to have a son if you don't mean sex?
I say it's not girlfriend, it's a companion.
Okay, companion for what? To have a son, correct?
Companion could be somebody for a company.
No, my friend, that's not the question. That's not the question. If the companion is not for sex, how he is giving us excuse that he cannot have a son because he don't have a girlfriend?
Are you confusing two different verses here?
I'm not asking you, no. I'm asking you why he is saying how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. Did he say that or no?
Which verse you
Which verse you want me to do? Which one you want? Chapter 6, verse 101 as an example.
Chapter 6, verse 101.
Hmm.
So, he is the originator of the heavens and the earth. How can he have a son when he has had no mate?
Hmm.
And he has created everything, and he has, that's true. On this context is talking about a wife.
Hmm.
Yes.
So she's about sex, not only a wife. It doesn't doesn't say a wife, my friend. It doesn't say the word in Arabic wife is zawja. Sahiba, it's a girlfriend, it's just a pure sex. So Allah is saying to you, if you want to have a son, he cannot have it unless he have a girlfriend. In the other verse, chapter 21, it says, if we want to have this mate, the one you see here, we are going to choose it from ourselves. So it's about sex. Now, I want you to explain to me why Allah saying, if I want to choose a mate for sex, she would be from ourselves if he is unique. What ourselves would be?
Now he's quoting another verse.
Yes, chapter 21, we are connecting them, right? Chapter 21, verse number 17, where if we go to the interpretation, it says that if Allah, he want to take a partner, sahiba, mate, is going to be, to have a child, is going to be from the black-eyed women.
Black-eyed woman. I didn't read the word black-eyed here. You talk about.
By the way, I don't believe in this something called the black-eyed woman. Yes, the word hawar, it's speaking about the whiteness around the eye in Arabic, but this is not what it is. The word hawar is where you can see through. That's why your prophet says, he promised you that in heaven you will have women you can see through their bones, correct? So they are hawar, as you see, they are hawar, you can see through their bones, because Muhammad, he's an Arab man, and Arab men, they like to have white women, who they are extremely white, and this is why he promised them to have women you can see through the marrow of their bones. This is what hur. So hur, they are women, necessarily they are made for sex, necessarily they have no jealousy, they are just as sex toys, as you see in the hadith, they are necessarily for entertainment. And this is why the Quran I'm trying to explain to you, my friend. I am. You see, when I speak to Muslims, I assume that they are ignorant, they do not know. So I'm trying to put the dots together, so I make an image for you. Now, I gave you some nice image right now, and I will give you the time to answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, but for an ignorant person, you have to go slowly.
I can't go slow about this. I can't see. My protocol is very fast.
But we are all creation of God. We created us from this world.
was answering here. He was answering here. When he finished the question.
That we find some violation that which provides violation in the will of the partner or child, we would have found it with ourselves from among the beautiful ayat we read. Well, this is, I don't think this is a beautiful ayat you read in the Arabic.
This is not the question. I'm asking you. When Allah he said the verse here, he was answering who?
I don't know
The Christians.
reasoning of the. No, I don't know. I have to be honest. I don't know.
Okay, let us see the reasoning. Let us see the reasoning. You want to see the reasoning? There's a book. It's called the Book of Asbab al-Nuzul.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. Asbab al-Nuzul. Here we go. You have it in
Can we
English.
read the context? Maybe the context. Can
Oh, it's too sadly the Book of Asbab al-Nuzul doesn't show. They don't have the translation for it, as you see.
So what about the context? Which verse is that? Is it 21:17?
21:17. Yes.
21:17. Then we can read the context, isn't it?
Read the context. No problem.
So am I wrong here to assume that Allah, when Allah is talking about His creation, from His creation He can make something?
Yes.
We can go to interpretation. You want to go into interpretation?
We have interpretation already, don't you?
I have interpretation. You got Jalalain there, isn't it?
You know,
I
you can.
got Maududi here.
You got who?
Maududi.
You like Maududi?
I think Maududi is pretty good.
Okay. I like Maududi too. So we can go to Maududi. Tell me what Maududi he said.
Maududi says 21:17 is that is this world has been created with a definite purpose and not as a playtime. For if we had wanted to enjoy a sport, we would have done so without creating a sentient, rational, and responsible creature like you. Far be it from us to put man to trial and conflict for the sake of mere fun. Meaning, if Allah wanted to have a fun, if this life is just a fun, Allah could have just fun without creating you. Allah could have just made from Himself, from His creation, without you. So, meaning, Allah could create something else to have fun. But Allah has created you. So that is His. So that's why I say when I say ourselves,
Okay.
that
My friend,
of God,
my friend.
that means within His creation.
No problem. No problem. I will go to Maududi. And I hope you will not be sorry when I show you what a Maududi says.
Kasi dapat ma-protection ng mga
Okay.
dalawang dapat.
I don't have a Maududi in English. I have, actually, you know what? I think we have it in English. Hold on, here. Hold on.
Pagtanggal ng kwan.
Yung
I
clay,
think in the same website,
Labor daw.
clay detailing.
we have a Maududi interpretation. This is translation.
35 euro daw.
May
Okay.
pantanggal ng ano yun eh.
And I want to touch one point as well. You say many times the flat earth. You're so wrong here. You're understanding the flat earth, and I want to refute you on that.
All right. Let's see. We
Quran
can
never says the earth is flat.
never say that. What if he says that? What you will do?
Well, now show me. I'm going to refute you. Drink the verse and I'll tell
Let
you.
us finish this one. Let's finish this one. Look like Al-Maududi here only is a translation for the verse, not the
That's
interpretation.
okay. Listen. Go to Ibn Kathir. No problem. Go to Ibn Kathir. That's all right.
Go to Ibn Kathir.
Yeah, go to Ibn Kathir. I just read this message. If you doesn't make sense. But when you say I just try to
You are going to go to Ibn Kathir. وقال الحكم والكتابة والعلماء أن حكم الكتابة شيئا من قبل لو أردنا أن نكتب الغزوة والله المرء الإنسان يجب له من يوم أرقام تكتيك أسماء والمجيد الإسلام يجب ما أسماء الكتاب الذي وقال إبراهيم مفاعيل واتخذناه من كل أنا مفاعيل من سيدك السنجا بعد حجم ليس يجب أن يكون كتابة سيدك And I am expecting, by the way, in English, that Muslims will have all this information here, and they will not see that in the English translation. This will be the so this will be the yeah, the first one is the translation. No, that's a big part. Here we go. You see, I will do it. Different interpretation is different from hiding what the translation is saying. I'm talking about this in the English. The translation is in English, single, all the interpretation is fine. So, you're in the Philip now. Listen. Here we go. It's in the Philip. When you can find where it says Let's say we speak of women. Do you see? I don't know, do you see? Maybe I'm not real. Where is it? Are you speaking women? No. If you look at it in English, but well, this is the verse, the context also is that one verse, chapter 21, already created from 6th to 20, as it is 16 to 20. And we cannot find what is in Arabic. So if you look at some Quran, here they say, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مِنْ شَرِّ الْعَالِمِينَ. Here in the end of the page, that word Allah will be replaced له, and not be done anymore. له is the word in woman, in the form of people of women. وقال إبراهيم المطعم ومن مطعمه واتق الله من شر العالمين. We took it from that ayah, and different reading for the Quran, different reading for the Quran, and different reading from the Quran. It says Hurul Ain literally. So now it's confirmed that those are the black-eyed women, or the women who you can see through their bones. So now your God saying, if we want to take a woman for fun, we will take it from the black eye. And this is what a response to the Christian in the Kitab Isa, أو العزيز أو الملائكة. Do you see it? So the Christian is the highest of Isa, which is Allah. Allah will say to them, if you want to take a son, to have a son, we are going to have sex with ourselves, which is the black-eyed woman. And you are the one who takes it, you take it, you take it. The point is the children, Allah is going to us. The point is the children, Allah is our children. Now we go. We go. You don't know who is going to make a son with us. You say that Allah is going to be Father first. Allah never said that. Allah said He is one to be Father. You could have a first. No case of the Father now is if you want to have a son, you could have a first with you. So Allah never said that you would have had that. Because if you want to, so what's the problem? Allah will have sex with the black woman. This is the problem. Not really. Okay. My friend, if I say to you, if she wants to have sex with a goat, that means it's possible, right?
Well, nothing is impossible for Allah.
Okay, so it's possible for Allah to have sex. That means He have a physical penis.
So you telling me for God there are things impossible for God? Are you saying that as a Christian?
You see, this is how funny the Muslim, when they say to them, can God be in 3 persons? You say no. So now suddenly it's possible for God to be whatever He wish. Is it possible for God to be a man? Is it possible for God? Let me ask you. Is it possible for God to be a man? Yes or no?
If God wants to, yes, everything is possible for God. But this is contradiction to God.
Why?
Like God cannot be evil. God cannot be a liar. God cannot forget things. God cannot throw you out of His dominion. So that's why God cannot be. It's beyond God to be a man.
Okay, hold on. You say, guys, Abbas. Okay, you said many things. Okay, all things you said to me prove to me Allah cannot be God. You said because Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir, but He said He cannot have a son unless have a girlfriend, so He cannot do it. Mary, God, she can have a son. She don't have a boyfriend. Number 2, you said to me, Allah cannot be a man because if He became a man, He would become evil. He would become a liar. Correct? Did you say that?
Allah cannot be evil.
No. You said to me, if He became a man, He will become evil and liar. You said that.
I never said that.
Okay, so let's make it clear. So I said to you, why Allah can Allah be a man? You said Allah is possible for Allah to be. But this is contradiction for His nature, because if He became a man, He would become evil. You said that.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, let us say it again. I will ask you the question from zero. Can Allah, hold on, let me repeat the question. Can Allah be a man? Your mind.
Allah has power over everything, but because man is mortal and Allah is immortal. So there's a contradiction. It can't be at the same time.
Okay, let me ask you. When the Spirit of Allah came to Mary in the shape of a man, was that mortal or immortal?
So what do you mean by Spirit of Allah here?
Don't tell me what you mean. Ask your God what He means. When the Quran, don't tell me what you mean. I am not the one who means. It's your Quran saying that. You explain to me. When Allah He says, we sent to Mary our spirit and appeared to her as a perfect man. Was that mortal or immortal?
I was angel.
Doesn't matter. It's another question. Was it mortal or immortal?
Angels are not immortal.
Okay, so what does that mean? So you said to me that if you became a man, you cannot be a creature of like eternity, right?
No, what was?
Okay, here we go. Okay, I said to you, let us go back to zero again. You see how much confused each time I get you busted. You go back, you go on yourself. Okay, let us go again. Why Allah cannot be a man? Because God is eternal and man is not. Did you say that?
I can't believe. I'm sure you know you're wrong.
No, no problem. I confirm to me. Why God cannot be a man? You said because he is eternal and man is not eternal. Yes or no? What?
Mortal.
What mortal mean? What mortal mean? What? Give me definition for mortal, please.
Mortal means something lives forever and never dies. But mortal man.
Okay,
man dies.
so the spirit of Allah will die. Here we go. The spirit of Allah became a human. Is that going to die?
That is why I asked you what you mean by spirit of Allah.
I am not the one. Ask your God. Allah, He said that He sent His spirit. Allah, He sent His spirit, and His spirit appeared to her as human. فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا. We sent to her our spirit and appeared to her as a perfect man. So is that the spirit who became a man? Is it moral or immoral?
That's angel.
Doesn't matter. Is that moral or immoral?
It's mortal, of course.
Okay. When here it says it's an angel, by the way. How you come to the conclusion that this is an angel?
If you read the Tafasir tells
Oh,
you.
so in tafsir, did your prophet says that?
So suddenly you don't believe Tafsirs now?
No, no problem. I believe anything the Muslim will say. Anything, because Muslim never lie. I'm asking you now. Did your prophet say that this is Jibreel? It is a spirit of Allah. Yes or no?
Ruhul Quds is Angel Gabriel.
Where in the Quran it says that Ruhul Qudus is Angel Jibreel?
If you go Tafasir, it says.
No, so it's not in the Quran. So why Allah did not say Ruhul Qudus like why he didn't say Ruhul Qudus is Jibreel? Why he didn't say that?
I'm pretty sure somewhere it says the spirit and talking about the spirit and the angel as well, Gabriel.
Okay, let me ask you. As long as hold on. Your God Allah, he is a physical being, correct? Do you agree?
Allah is saying now you're changing the topic.
No, we are not. We're talking about him if he's possible to be a man or not. Is he a physical being or not?
I want you to confirm from you what you mean by spirit of Allah. What do you think it is?
You tell me. Your God Allah do not know Himself. You tell me. Where He sent His spirit, and His spirit appeared to Mary as a perfect man.
So what you are implying?
Okay,
here?
let me ask you. When the spirit incarnate in a man, stay as a spirit or became a human?
No, at that particular moment in time when you rise as a man, and then of
Okay.
course,
No, I'm saying to you, when the spirit became you said to me that this spirit is the Holy Spirit, correct? This is an angel Jibreel, correct? Okay, and you said to me his name in the Quran is Holy Spirit. Do you agree?
It was mentioned as the Holy Spirit as well once or twice.
My friend, I'm asking you now. So, do you call Jibreel Holy Spirit? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you mean holy or dirty? Jibreel is holy.
Doesn't matter. Okay, this is the question. So now he is a man, but yet he's holy. You accept him still to be holy. So how you say to me that God will not be a man, because if he became a man, a man is evil. A man, he lied. Here we go. We have a spirit. His name is Jibreel, according to you, and he became a man, but yet he's not a liar.
So man doesn't have to be a liar.
No.
Don't forget, he is not a man.
Hold on. No, he's a man. It says he appeared to her in a perfect likeness of a man. Are you saying to me this is a fake man?
He came in the shape of a man.
Oh, so this is fake appearance.
I mean, he appeared as a man, but he was angel.
Okay, so it's possible to be in two nature in the same time.
Immortal and mortal, no.
This is not the question. It's possible to be.
That's why I said in the beginning.
It is possible to be an angel, but man in the same time. Yes or no?
No, but angel is not immortal.
This is not a question. Is it possible to be an angel and a man in the same time? Yes or no?
I can't answer that at all.
Well, so how you say to me that Jibril came here as a man then? That means he is an angel no more.
Quran did say that he appeared as a man.
My friend, the Quran says no. The Quran does not say appear to her as a man. It says he came to her. That our spirit came to her as a man. So the appearance here is, and not only that, he says فَتَمَثَّلَ لَهَا بَشَرًا سَوِيًّا. Perfect man. Everything there.
Look at the translation right in front of us.
Okay.
It says that it assumed for her the likeness of a perfect man. Likeness.
My
Not a
friend,
perfect-
my friend, this is a translation. It doesn't say really a likeness. But however, I will go with you with likeness. I will go with the likeness. Does that mean Allah he deceived Mary and she was seen an angel, but she was not a man?
Why is deceived?
So because you are saying to me the likeness, why he is appearing in the perfect look of a man, but he is not a man.
Your Bible is full of angels coming as a human being.
We don't have a problem with, okay, it's you who is now, you are the one suffering from this, not me. I'm asking you now, when the angel came to her, he was a perfect man or it was a fake man?
Look, I am not saying the angels can't become man. I say God cannot become man.
Okay, so you are saying to me that angel of Allah is more powerful than Allah. Angel can be a man, but Allah cannot be a man.
No. You can't become that because a man is man is immortal. Mortal.
This is not the question. Who cares? If God became a man, he would die. This is what you are saying to me. You are saying to me, man is he would die. God will not die. That's wonderful. So you are saying to me, why Allah cannot be a man? Because if he became a man, he died. So he loses his ability to stay alive forever.
I think you're putting words in my mouth.
No, everybody is laughing. You are the one who said to me, he cannot be a man. Why he cannot be a man? Because because the man he died. You said that. So you're saying to me that when Allah he became a man, he loses his nature as God and he cannot survive. He cannot forever. That's what you are saying to me. So you are saying to me that God is a changeable. If he changes form, he will not be God no more. He loses his ability. It looks like he is wearing a shirt or wearing a ring, magical ring. So if he take it off, he loses who was he. So the second he transforms himself to a man, he cannot be God no more.
Because I say there are two different things. One is for a mortal, which can cease to exist, but God is not. So that I think the Bible also says that God is not a man.
No, my Bible says God is not a man who lies. So man he lied. God, my friend, the Bible confirmed that Jesus was without sin. So he is a man, yes, but still he did not commit sin of a man. Same time, your God, when you said if he became a man, he will not become immortal. So he will lose his ability to live and survive forever. So just by changing the look, he changed from God to be not God. This is what you just said to me, and that's very funny and very nice. You just proved to us that Allah is like a person wearing a magician hat, and if you take the hat, people see him and he became a man. If you put the hat, he is God again.
Dapat
I'm trying to find the word for God is not a man. It's not the one verse you quoted to me.
First of all, we don't believe God is a man. My friend. God is not a man. God, we believe that God incarnation, he is not man became God. So this is not even what we believe. Now I'm asking you about what you said to me. What you said to me is very destroy all the cult of Islam. Your God Allah is very limited. The second he will become a man, he will not be God no more. This is what you said to me. Everybody's like,
How God is limited?
because if you told me if he became a man, he will die.
I didn't say he will die.
So?
Because man is mortal and Allah is immortal.
Okay, so if Allah became a man, what will happen to him?
Well, Allah wouldn't become because he's immortal.
This is not a question. If Allah became a man, can Allah become a man or he cannot? My friend, let us play games like Tom and Jerry. Allah became a man. Is he going to stay mortal or immortal? Very simple.
Allah created man as mortal.
This is another question. I'm not asking you about the man if he is mortal or not. I'm saying to you, if Allah became a man, is he going to change to be mortal or immortal?
Allah, what Islamic belief is that the man is created as mortal. So Allah will not become something mortal.
My friend, look how silly, look how silly you are, how stupid you are. With my respect to you, hold on. Because a man in the heaven of Allah will be anyway, he will live forever. So here we go, he's a man. He is a man, but yet still he can live forever. How stupid you are. And not only that, let me give you a bad news. Even in Islam, even the bad ones will live forever, but he will live in hell. So you are stupid to say what you say. So you are contradicting your religion, contradicting your belief, and you are confused, and you do not know who is Allah. So we go back to zero. Allah, if he became a man, if he became a man, that will contradict his nature. What is nature? That he will not live forever. This is what you say to me. So your Allah is not capable of making himself living forever just by changing his look.
Can I answer?
Go ahead.
Okay, now I'm going to refute you. You say how stupid I am, because in the paradise in hell, where everybody will live forever. Okay? Now I'm not disputing that point. But you're missing one point. Whoever is going to go hell, whoever is going to go heaven, they all tasted death once in their life, at least.
When you die, are you dead when you are dying in Islam?
No. Yes, our this body dies. Yes.
That's not true.
Our body, yes.
That's not true. Not true. Your prophet, he believed that you are in the grave, yes, but you are not dead. The angel will torture you until judgment day.
Show me that. What is saying that? So you saying our prophet says we don't die?
No, you will not die. You will be alive, and the angel will talk to you, and you will answer them, and you will have a conversation with them, and they will ask you 3 questions, and they will beat the hell of you, and they will bite you, and Allah will send 99 dragons will go inside your anus. Every dragon has 7 heads.
Okay, let me back to you then. Allah says in the Quran, every soul will taste death. What that means?
Okay. So guys, he's getting me busted or getting your prophet busted. So obviously, you say to me, every soul will taste death, but your prophet, he believes that you are in the grave, but yet you are alive and you are talking.
Show me, my prophet says the other way.
Here we go. It's in front of you. All those verses, all the verses in front of us. Azab al-Qabr, don't you see? Azab al-Qabr, Azab al-Qabr. The torture of the grave, the torture of the grave.
What source are you using?
Do you believe? Which one you want?
I want authentic source.
Authentic, like what? Mickey Mouse, Yellow Pages, which you want?
Something mutawatir.
Mutawatir, okay, here we go. Okay.
Do you know what mutawatir means? I don't.
No, I do not know. You are the one who knows. Okay, you are the one. Okay, you are the one who knows. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. Is that mutawatir or not?
Tell me what mutawatir.
I do not know. You know. You tell me. A guy he learned 2 words, and now he wanna come to me and he said to me what mutawatir means. Supposedly he became a scholar. No, you don't tell me. Is that hadith mutawatir or not? This hadith in front of you on the screen, is it mutawatir or not?
How do I know if it's mutawatir or not?
So shut up, don't talk about it then if you do not know. You are playing games. You learned 2 words from YouTube, and now you are coming to me say to me, I want mutawatir. But do you know what mutawatir means?
I'm asking you.
No, you are the one who mentioned it. You tell me what mutawatir means. You do not know.
I know.
You do not know. No, you do not know. No, you do not know. And I will prove you wrong. Here we go. Say to me what mutawatir means, and I will make everybody. I guarantee you, everybody will laugh at you. What mutawatir means? No. I will answer you. I want you to tell me what mutawatir means according to your understanding.
Mutawatir, when we talk about hadith, mutawatir means some hadith narration by different companions. Many companions present at the time, and they will mention separately more than 2, 3, 4 different companions mention the same hadith. That's for mutawatir. Continuity or different companions.
Are you sure you are done? That's it? That's mutawatir?
Absolutely, that's mutawatir.
Okay, so it's not about that you have to be confirmed that there's no lies there. But when you say mutawatir, that none of them is a liar, it's just only about how many people reported that will make it a mutawatir, or you have to confirm too that there's no lies involved. Huh?
That means sahih. Authentic chain of narration means they are all reliable.
But if there is an error, or if there is one of them is a liar, is that accepted? Or some of them are liars, is that accepted?
Meron ka bang nakita na yung kulay itim ko na
So you do not need the
nilalagay ko
definition. You
dito?
know, definition says it have to be recorded by many people. No, it have to be recorded by many people, and many people who are trustworthy and they are not liars, and they don't make mistakes. That will make it mutawatir. Now, the hadith in front of you, this Sahih Bukhari, consider Sahih. Is it mutawatir or not? Is it Sahih or not?
Okay, let's read it. Was it Sahih Bukhari or what?
Hmm.
Is it Sahih Bukhari?
Yes, Sahih Bukhari.
Okay, what's the I am narrated Masruh, Aisha said, the Jews came to her and mentioned the punishment in the grave, saying to her, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you from the punishment of the grave. Aisha then asked Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam about the punishment of the grave. He said, yes, punishment in the grave. Aisha added, after that I never saw Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam but speaking with you with Allah from the punishment in the grave in every prayer he prayed. So he didn't refute the soul will taste death. He never said soul will never taste death.
You know what?
Where did he say soul will never taste death?
Okay, no. You see, but death, your death is fiction in Islam. How you are dead? How you are dead, and you are going to be asked questions, and they will interrogate you. They will ask you 3 questions, and they will beat you, and they will hurt you, and they will hit you with the hammer. How's that?
We die from this world.
Okay.
We die from this existence. In the grave, there's a different kind of existence, yeah? But, for example, if you open the grave, the body is still dead. Nobody will see
So,
what's happening.
is he dead or he's alive?
There's a different existence.
This is another question. Is he dead or alive?
Oh, you have to feel death. Yes.
And what?
We die. No, human beings, as a human being, we die.
Okay.
Yeah?
And so how you are dead, this is the question. How you are dead, but yet you are talking in the grave?
Yeah, but then Allah has all power. He can raise people again
So,
after the death.
what raise? No, he is in the grave. Stop being stupid. He is in the grave. He did not resurrect him yet. He is in the grave, but yet the angels will talk to him. They will ask him questions. They will beat him. They will hurt him. 99 dragons will go inside your anus.
So you telling me all the doctors and the sick human beings die, they have no clue the human being.
I am not the one saying that. It's your prophet saying something very funny. How you are dead? What's wrong with you? How you are dead, yet you are being questioned and you are talking and you are answering and then they are punishing you.
In the grave, Allah will again gives you consciousness for when the angels come and talk.
So you are alive. To have a consciousness, you have to be alive.
You will die. You will be dead. Then
My friend, how you are dead but you have consciousness? Are you stupid or what? How you are dead but you are but you are awake and you can see and you can think and you can answer. How you are dead but you can do that?
What are you doing?
Are you dead or not? Are you dead or not? Everybody is laughing at you. You are the one who is being stupid now. How you say to me, are you against the doctor saying that there's death? I'm not saying that. Your prophet saying you are dead, but yet, let me ask you, when your prophet in the grave, he's dead or not?
Prophets have a different existence, but he's alive. Of course he's alive.
He's alive in the grave.
Yes.
Okay. Isn't it you who said to me that every human in the Quran is going to taste death?
Yeah, he did see that.
Because he's alive.
He did see that. Then Allah has given
Hold on.
him another.
No. You say every human will taste death. If he is alive, even in the grave, it means he never died.
Die from this life.
Okay, a second ago, hold on, wait, guys. A second ago, you said to me that a human being, he is not a person who will live forever, but your prophet only, he will live forever. And he is alive even in the grave, and everybody heard you saying that. Why? He's Allah?
It's not only prophets, even the martyrs, the shaheed, they are alive as well.
And the martyr, they are alive too. Okay. So now not everybody is dead, so they are not. So what death in Islam means?
Talaga yung pasok ko. Hindi
From this life. We die from this
So
life.
there's no death. That's what you are saying to me. There's no death.
No, of course we die. Look, Allah has power over us. He can give us raise again when we die from this life. And in the grave, Allah can give life again, consciousness again.
But let me ask you. No problem. When you die, you just how you feel. Your prophet So your prophet, so your prophet will be how did I say that to you? What I will say? What I will say? What I will say? What I will tell you? What I will tell you? Something or something. So it's authentic. Listen. So, you listen, you know how I'm going to show you. I said to you, I will show you that. I will show you how it is in the so it's not all, so you mustn't worry about the process. Okay, how you know it's you know how you know it's and why the Muslims they will fabricate such a thing about their prophet?
Well, I'll tell you. Look, I have in my limited knowledge, my primary source is the Quran. Yes? Then secondary source is the Sunnah and the Hadith and Sahih Hadith. They are not the consensus of the Islam. Yes? Sometimes of course sometimes but the different statement allow one to focus on these statements. Consensus of the Islam, yeah, of the Ulama, or Sahih if you don't say that, then you are
Let me ask you, your prophet himself, the priest is called and that speech in Ummah it says that there is no difference between Arab and non-Arab and free and black. Okay, and I think I heard you answering that in your case. Okay, so how you think that it is not authentic? Because in Qatar, so you're Muslim before this hadith, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 years, non-stop, everywhere you go before this thing, everything is authentic, sorry. Not only the answer to it, it is a record. Show me the reference, here we go, I'll show you. Show me this hadith that this is sahih. Think what about it? You show me, you show me. Okay, when you say to me authentic, we have 6 authentic hadith, correct? We have the book of authentic, Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Ibn Majah, etc. Show me the hadith from those books.
that particular hadith you're talking about.
Yes.
I have to find it.
I will give you 10 years. I will give you 10 years. But here you will notice the hypocrisy and the lies of Muslims when the hadith, even if it's fabricated, even if the Muslims don't agree with it, but still they use it to fool you and to lie to you, and you say the Prophet said that a black man is equal to a white man. But yet, the hadith is a lie. It's not exist. It's not even exist. It's a lie. So when you quote a lie to sponsor a lie you believe in, but when you deny what is the true written in your book and you call it suddenly, it's rejected. So now we go back here. No. We noticed right away that Muslims are not consistent with their own logic or even the requirement of evidence they ask for. When they want, even if it is a fabrication story, they accept it because it is what their target to fool you, to lie to you. As an example, I asked you when we said about Allah having sex with women, you said to me, Allah, well, here he's going to take us from his kind, and his kind mean, and you're the one before you, he said to me that too, that is a creation, right? Okay. Now, that is sweet you, but can you find me in the hadith Muhammad saying that? As long as you're asking me for a legitimate answer about the can you find me the same way that you asked me before? Can you find me where to say that Allah here when he calls himself for himself, we don't mean something typical, no? We don't mean the black eyed man from the woman or or even the angels when you come, or you are just accepted? The thing I am telling you is interpretation, which is I don't accept it because I don't know.
Did you know when I said to you, I agree with your interpretation. That's the truth. So that Allah says, you not going to be also if you want to have a son. So I agree with you.
Okay, so it's possible for Allah to have sons.
I was going to agree with it. If Allah wants to have a son, he could have had a baby for his son. But I said, yes, but Allah didn't say
But why are you saying that? What's the point? What's the point? Okay, what is the point? So that point is you will not have or you will not have a son. It is not possible. When I say this, I want to have this, I will stay on this track. That means this, I want to pick it up myself, correct? Okay, when we say it ourselves, when we say it from our creation, does that mean there's possibility of other creation?
As I said, that's why I said that Allah, things are possible. He has power over
This is
it.
not the question. This is not the question. When you say to me that he meant by ourself, he meant his creation, as if you are saying to me, like he will not accept other creation except his creation. That means there's other creation beside his creation, and he is saying to us, I will choose a woman from my creation.
You lost me here.
No, I did not lose you, my friend. I asked you, when we spoke about Allah is going to have a mate for sex, you said, yes, I agree with your interpretation. He meant here that if you want to have sex or to have a partner, if he wants, is going to be from ourselves. Ourselves means his creation, correct?
I didn't agree with you on that point.
Okay, so is that his creation? Is it okay? Let us go back to zero. Here we go. You see, you have to play games with the Muslims.
It's truly.
I'm not the one who said that. I'm not the one who said that. It's your interpretation says that.
So that's why you're making the point. You say Huri.
Doesn't matter. Okay, no. You are the one saying our creation. You said our creation. Did you say that or not?
I say when he says from ourselves, that means Allah could have created.
So he will choose from his creation. Do you agree or not?
We are his creation.
This is another question. He choose, if you want to choose a partner, a mate for sex, is going to be from what? His creation. Do you agree or not?
If he wanted to have a son, he could have had a mate.
This is not a question. He will choose from his creation, yes or not?
If he wanted to have a son, yes, that's right.
Thank you. Now I'm asking you, when you say to me that if you want to choose, he will choose from his creation, that means there's a possibility of other creation. I mean, how stupid this answer is. When you say to me ourselves mean our creation, that means he is saying to us, he is consistent saying to us, I will choose only from my creation. As if there is other creation. How stupid this answer is.
Ako, kape. Sinabi mo kasi.
Sorry, can you just slow down?
Sabi ka ba, tignan mo.
Abdul, listen carefully. If I say, if I want to have sex with someone, she have to be from my creation.
Tab, Christian.
That opens the possibility
Tab naman.
for sure that there's other creation, not all done by me. Otherwise, how is stupid to say, if I want to have sex, I will have sex with my creation, if there's no creation except my creation.
Allah, you must understand that Allah is talking about here, in what do you call it, the hyperbole.
This is another question. This is another question. I'm not talking about if now. If no problem. I'm talking about his creation. If there is other creation or there's no other creation.
Hindi, ilagay mo muna kasi lahat, tsaka ka magpahigpit.
So how you say to me ourselves mean his creation?
Iyalain mo
How is stupid to say that? Because if you are saying to me, if you want to have sex, he will have it with our creation. That means there's other creation.
What do you mean by other creation? What are you talking about? We all Allah's creation. A human being.
Tanda, no?
This guy. That's my best to me. And do you see how it's called out?
Anak ka ng Diyos eh, kaya...
I'm going to scream until tomorrow. What do you mean our creation? It's you who said
Ano
that to me.
pipit ko kanina?
How he says, if you want to choose, he will choose from his creation. If there's no other creation.
Ingatan mo kasi yung pit mo.
That's stupid statement. It's like saying, if you want to eat, I will eat from our eggs. But there's no other eggs anyway. You know what I mean? If I want to eat our chicken. But this is the only chicken we have. There's no other chicken. How stupid that statement is. So the Muslims, they try to defend the stupidity of the Quran, and they fabricate their own interpretation, but then they make their God in trouble.
Ha? Ano, nailay? Pumasok? Atras sa bante ang gawin mo dyan, ah. Okay. Ano mo sasaw-saw? Kita mo, may sasaw.
Totoo.
All right, everyone, and peace of Christ all of you.
Salamat.
Thank you.
Oh, inumin mo na to, hindi na
Our
magtitimpla
topic
si
is
ano.
about calendar.
Oh,
You know,
oh,
all of us we knew, and nobody can even argue
inumin mo natin, bababa na natin to.
that Allah is the most intelligent, the most knowing.
Ano, nailagay?
He's actually not most knowing, he's all knowing. I mean, which means like if you ask him a question, he has the answer. Any question, doesn't matter. So this Allah who is all knowing, Allah knows best. Yet Allah, His calendar is 8 days in 7 weeks. 8 days in 1 week. Which is really amazing. I mean, it's
Lagyan ng
normal to
sana pero
happen.
huwag na, lagyan natin ng turtle wax.
I mean, if you are Allah,
Sa lunes bili tayo.
things happen.
Yung turtle
To
wax
make it
dito,
short,
na
if we go in the
pares
Quran,
na
and we read it chapter 41,
Ipainsipin muna natin.
start reading from verse number 1. You can read verses before it, but as usual, Quran is a stupid book. There's no connection between the verse before it. However, just for disclaimer, so the Muslim will not say, oh, you're misquoting, etc. You can read as many verses as you want before it, and you will find that this is very funny. Typical. In chapter 41, actually, verse number 3, it says that this book, verses are explained in details. Is what? Is explained in details. It is explained in details. So why you Muslims don't agree about the meaning of the Quran? And why the Quran itself says that there's many verses in the Quran, nobody knows what they mean save Allah. And where is the explanation for the Quran? As long as the Quran is explained in details. To show you how much explained in details. Look how stupid the verse after. And this is a Muslim translation. Bashiran Nadiran. Fa'a'rid. Okay, with translation. Giving a glad tidings between two brackets of paradise, the virgins and their panties of, i.e. Islamic monotheism, and fear of Allah, okay.